They say your point of origin isn't necessarily where you were born, it's the place you finally decide to start living. For the modern entrepreneur, the world is no longer a fixed map of countries, but a menu of strategic opportunities. While much of the Western world grapples with rising costs, urban decay, and professional burnout, a new wave of digital founders is looking toward a different horizon. They are leaving the familiar behind for a culture built on precision, discipline, and a lifestyle designed for the future. They are looking toward Japan. But why is this island nation becoming the ultimate point of origin for the next generation of creators and tech pioneers? Why are people who have successfully built foundations in places like Albania or Southeast Asia suddenly pivoting to the Far East? Today, we are exploring the Japan blueprint and why this move represents the most significant shift in the global economy for 2026. To understand the draw of Japan, you first have to understand the concept of Kodawari. It is a term that doesn't have a perfect English translation, but it represents the uncompromising, relentless pursuit of perfection. In the digital world, we are often taught to move fast and break things. We are told that good enough is the goal. But for an entrepreneur building a legacy, that mindset eventually leads to a plateau. Japan offers a powerful counter-narrative: move intentionally and build things that last. When you are surrounded by a culture that treats every interaction, from a high-speed train journey to a simple cup of tea, as an art form, your business begins to reflect that same level of detail. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about a fundamental shift in your operating system. By changing your environment, you force a change in your mindset. You stop chasing the exit strategy and start focusing on the entry strategy for a life of quality. But beyond the philosophy, there is the undeniable logic of the math. In 2026, the landscape for the global citizen has shifted. For years, digital nomads flocked to Eastern Europe or tropical islands for the low cost of living and the tax benefits. These locations served as the perfect training ground. They allowed creators to build their capital and find their voice. But as these regions evolve and integrate into larger economic blocks, those tax-free windows are beginning to close. Japan has stepped into this gap with a sophisticated new framework. With the 2026 Digital Nomad Visa and new economic zones specifically designed for tech founders, the country is offering a trade-off that is hard to ignore. It is the perfect balance: the infrastructure of a first-world superpower, the safety of the world's most disciplined society, and a cost-of-living benefit that currently favors those earning in global currencies. You aren't just saving on your bottom line, you are investing in a standard of living that traditionally costs 10 times as much in hubs like San Francisco, London, or New York. However, the Japan blueprint isn't a path for the faint of heart. The barrier to entry here is high, not just financially but culturally. Moving your base to Japan means navigating a system that values deep-rooted tradition and quiet respect over loud disruption. It means being a beginner again. For a successful entrepreneur who is used to knowing the streets and the systems of their home country, this can be a humbling experience. You lose your status. You lose your bearings. You stand in the middle of Shinjuku Station with your life in a few suitcases, unable to read the signs, and you realize that you have to earn your place all over again. But that is exactly why the rewards are so high. The struggle of the transition is what creates the growth. Those who succeed here are the ones who don't try to force their old ways onto the new land. They are the ones who learn to integrate, to listen, and to adopt the discipline of their surroundings. They are the creators who tell the unspoken stories of the new global economy, the ones who understand that to reach the next level, you have to be willing to start at zero. The tech scene in Japan is also undergoing a quiet revolution. While the rest of the world focused on the hype cycles of the past, Japan has been quietly integrating blockchain, robotics, and advanced display technologies into the fabric of daily life. For a Web3 entrepreneur, being here is like getting a preview of the next decade. It's a place where the point of origin for the next major tech breakthrough is likely to be found. As we look at the trajectory of this channel and the stories we want to tell, Japan represents more than just a beautiful backdrop. It is a symbol of the new chapter. It represents the moment you stop running away from where you were and start running toward where you belong. It is a reminder that you are not a tree. You are not rooted to one spot just because you started building there. You have the power to relocate, to rebrand, and to redefine your entire existence. If you are watching this and you feel stuck, whether it's in a business that has reached its ceiling, a location that no longer inspires you, or a mindset that feels outdated, take this as your sign. The world is too vast to stay in one place forever. The point of origin is a choice you make every single day. In this new series, we are going to dive deep into the reality of building a global empire from the heart of the East. We will explore the co-working cultures of Tokyo, the creative hubs of Osaka, and the quiet digital retreats in the mountains of Kyoto. We'll talk about the mistakes, the cultural hurdles, and the massive wins that come when you finally align your environment with your ambition. This is the start of a very long journey. It is a blueprint for the 2026 entrepreneur who refuses to settle for the status quo. We are unveiling the unspoken truths of international business and the raw reality of starting over in a land that is as challenging as it is beautiful. If you are ready to redefine your own journey and explore the world's most elite hubs for creation, join our community. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the stories we are about to tell are the ones that will change the way you look at your own map. The best chapters of your life haven't been written yet, and your next point of origin might be closer than you think. I'm the voice of Point of Origin, and this is just the beginning. I'll see you in the next story.